Beefeaters who do that, very ancient ceremony. So the ceremony of the keys has already changed in London, and now we've seen it change in Scotland.
I just would like to, if I may, just cross to our reporter, GB News East Midlands reporter, Will Hollis, who is in Nottingham because, of course, the paying of respects is happening all across the Great Britain. Will.
Yes. It's international, but it's also regional as well. And in the East Midlands in Nottingham, you can see here at the Council House, where it is starting to rain a little bit, rows and rows of flowers, Union Jacks, flags, cards, and even a Paddington bear over there as well. But what we also have is a lot of stories from people that are coming down here and sharing their stories, often strangers who've never met before, never spoken, and they're talking about when they've seen the Queen on the Council House balcony. And one person who was very lucky in 2012 to see the Queen, Her Majesty, as well as Wills and Kate on that balcony was Jackie. Jackie, what do you remember from that day in 2012?
It was very exciting. Everybody was happy to see the Queen and the rest of her family, and it was such a lovely day. I really enjoyed it.
And were you just lucky enough to see her on the balcony, to see the family on the balcony, or did you even get an intimate moment as well?
No, unfortunately I was on the side of the Council House where Wills and Kate came across to us, and I shook hands with them, but the Queen was on the opposite side, so I didn't actually shake hands with her. That's
still incredible though, because Prince William is the future king. He's the Prince of Wales. That's now, right. But he is the long line of this monarchy will go forward. It's a long line that's gone throughout your life. What does it mean for you to see the passing of the Queen in this way?
It is very such a sad occasion, because she was such a lovely lady and a role model for the whole country. But these things happen, and it's very, very sad, and we'll all miss her very much.
Jackie, I'll let you carry on having a little bit of a look, because it isn't just Jackie who's watched the Queen throughout all of her life, but it's also people that are a little bit younger, like Coral. Coral, you're clearly a little bit emotional. Why has it become so emotional for you when you're maybe somebody that's a little bit younger?
Yeah, I don't know much about the Queen. Obviously, I'm younger, but it's my family. It means so much, and even my next door neighbour. It means a lot to everyone, and she was so beautiful, and she was kind, and the royal family are amazing, and I love her so much, and so do my family. Yeah. And I just want to be here and know, I want her to know how special she was.
And it's something that you've come down and you've been, looking at the flowers, and maybe you've put down some flowers as well. Is that why you wanted to come here?
Yes, yeah, I did, and I wanted to pay my respects. I've been at work, you see, so I didn't have time till today. So I've just come just before I go back to work, but yeah.
And you've probably seen the pictures of Balmoral, of Windsor, of Buckingham Palace, but having Nottingham feel this connected, the impact, it clearly means a lot to you, and it means a lot to people.
Yeah, it does. It does. It's a huge thing, huge, massive. Like, it's as though I lost my dad, and it's the same sort of thing. That it's like losing somebody that was part of your family.
Yeah, it's an amazing connection. People have described her as being like a grandma or a great grandma. Is that what you'd feel?
Yeah, definitely. Yes.
Coral, thank you so much for talking to us. I will let you carry on having a little bit of a look at the flowers. You can see it is clearly quite emotional for people who have watched the reign of Queen Elizabeth II throughout all of their lives, like Jackie just over there, but also people that are maybe a little bit younger and have just seen her also throughout the whole of their lives, but maybe you wouldn't expect this kind of a response from.
Will, in Nottingham, thank you very much indeed for bringing us some more very emotional reaction there in Nottingham. Let's take you back to Edinburgh and the Royal Mile. We have, as